Hello everyone, welcome to Empress Moon Tarot 777. My name is Kimmy. Very happy to have you at my channel today. I have been gone for a long time. I need to explain my absence. Some of you may have, not all of you keep up with my community tab up on YouTube. You can get to it when you're at the channel, just scroll up at the top, there's like tabs up at the top, and community is off to the right. And so when you click that community tab, I put posts in there. Sometimes you'll see it, sometimes you won't. When it comes up in your subscription feed. So do be sure to check in that if you see me gone for a while. So, oh my goodness, what a week and a half. It was really rough. So I do have permission to express to you exactly what happened. And so I will be doing that here in just a moment. But for those of you that are brand new to my channel, please be sure to click that lovely subscribe button down below. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up on this button as well, so you can help it to get out to other people that might be in need. So this is going to be the December monthly reading for whichever zodiac sign you chose. Each will have the same introduction, so if you're going to go check your moon, your rising, or your Venus signs for additional information, then please be sure to just, fast forward through through this on the next video. Oh my, sorry about that noise. Oh my guys, so Friday after Thanksgiving, I got a call from a nurse at the hospital in the trauma room indicating that my presence was needed at the hospital. So as a typical Piscean that I am, I immediately was like, all right, no problem. I will be there. I'm on my way. The hospital was about 40 minutes for me, so it took me about 45 minutes to get there. Discovered that this person whom I'm healthcare power of attorney for had been brought in because they thought they were having a heart attack, which as it turns out they were. And they also dealt with, at the exact same time, kidney issues, pneumonia, and as it turns out, the flu. After coding once, they ended up in the ICU, coded it a second time during a heart procedure. And so they spent 6 days in the ICU, and then they were moved to a regular room, at which point we discovered that this person also had the flu. And I was starting to exhibit some symptoms of it, so I was given some meds, sent on my way, came home, was sick for a few days after. So it was just this culmination of a lot of things. They are well, they are at home, I am well, I am here. So I truly, truly want to thank each and every one of you for being so patient, waiting for me to come back, for all the wonderful emails that I received from each and every one of you. For those of you that have donated to the channel in my absence, I've not yet had a moment to be able to respond, but I will be shortly. So thank you very much for your donations as well. So this is going to be the monthly for December. Please keep in mind that the energy can extend beyond that time, or if you're ever drawn back to this video at a later date, it may be your reading then. Just a forewarning that during the month of December and January, I'm also working another job at the same time as doing YouTube. So some of the uploads for YouTube may be sporadic. For those of you that are on Patreon, you shouldn't see much of a disruption there. But I just wanted to make you guys aware that there may be some sporadic uploads, over the next couple of weeks. So just to give you a forewarning. Thank you very much for being a part of my soul tribe and for being up here on the channel. I appreciate you all. Thank you also for showing me that you value me and through your encouragement in email. Thank you so much. So have a beautiful December, and I wish each and every one of you good health, happiness, and peace. Bye-bye. Hello, Taurus. This is your reading for the rest of December 2019. Taurus, 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 Taurus Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Taurus, as I was preparing your cards in the pre-shuffle, the words May 2019 were in my head. May of this year. So whatever our cards come out as. It could involve a situation that started back in May, or it could involve a person you met in May, or a job you took in May. We won't know until we actually split the deck and get our cards. All right. We have the Temperance card, the 2 of Coins, the 5 of Coins, 4 of Cups, 8 of Wands, 4 of Swords, Knight of Swords, the Chariot, and the 9 of Swords. Ooh, 7 of Wands, wow. Taurus. Taurus, this looks like, I'm going to take your oracle cards ahead of time. Looks like you're going through some sort of very difficult time period. You reshuffle. Taurus, December 2019. Unfinished Symphony in the reverse, round and round. Unfinished Symphony. Round and round is our 9 of Wands. Taurus, I also was getting ahead of time about something not being the right timing for you, whatever that may be. It felt like there was something going on in your life that previously may not have been the right timing, now could be your right timing. So right here at the center of our spread, I find this interesting. So our overall energy, we have the 7 of Wands, and 8 of Wands is central to the whole situation. So this tells me that there is some sort of situation or person or multiple people that you've been dealing with that have been very combative. You've been having to defend your position. You've been having to defend an idea. You've been having to defend a job. You've been having to defend yourself as you hold on tight to something that you care about. Now, that doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic situation. I know we have the Hierophant here, but in this particular deck, it speaks of spiritual growth. And when we have the Hierophant with our 7 of Wands, the situation, you have grown through this situation. You have transformed through this situation. And here, right at the very center, we have the arrows of love, Cupid's arrows, the arrows of positive, beautiful communication that brings balance to all areas of your life, Taurus. Regarding something that you're holding on tight to, something that's attached to May 2019, because that was very strongly given to me by Spirit. Something attached to May. Now that won't be for all of you, but for those of you that resonate with this 100%, it will have been involved with something that started in May. Round and Round says this is something that you've been dealing with for quite a while. This is you having to defend your position, you having to take up arms, basically verbally, regarding communication. Now, I like our current present condition. So just a brief recap, Taurus. This is our past, this is our future, this is our present. When we speak about the past, it doesn't necessarily have to be 20 years previously. It could have been last week. It could have been yesterday. It could have been last month. This could have been what occurred prior to May, because May was so predominant. Present extends a little bit before and a little bit after the current time that you watch this video. And then future is what's coming forward. I don't like your future energy, Taurus. This can be changed, but it can only be changed if you want it to be changed and you take the steps to change it. So just a forewarning, the future energy is a little bit rough. So we start out with a past energy of feeling sad, depressed, extremely stressed out, dealing with all kinds of issues in all sorts of areas of your life, feeling as if love doesn't exist, feeling as if there's job situations, feeling as if there's communication troubles. Somebody may have come towards you very combatively, because our Knight of Swords can sometimes be combative. We do have a combative energy here. Somebody may have rushed towards you and expressed something that hurt your feelings and made you feel very stressed, very burdened, very difficult to overcome. Now, this could have been you saying, okay, I need to talk to somebody right away because my life's been going crazy. I feel like love isn't there, but yet I do know in some degree of recognition that love does exist, but yet it feels like it's gone. It feels like there's, struggle. I don't know why I picked up, and maybe past life situation. That's my stone of past life karma reparation. So unfinished symphony coming in the reverse concerns me, Taurus. When it comes up in the upright, we have this beautiful energy of coming together to fix something that has not yet reached its completion. Sometimes it could be a relationship that didn't get off the ground that you're going back to repair. It could be a work situation in which something needs to be expressed. Perhaps you didn't speak your mind about something. It could be a family issue where even a family member or a friend may have had a falling out, and yet there still needs to be some sort of communication. But it came in the reverse. So there is unfinished business. There is something that needs to be said. I'm afraid, though, Taurus, that if this is you coming forward to express something unfinished in order to gain closure, and you lashing out of frustration, out of anger, out of vengeance, whatever the case may be, if you lash out, it's not going to end well. Here we have this very difficult energy. If your person that you're going back towards to try to repair something chooses to lash out, we have this negative energy. Now might not be the right time to gain closure on a particular situation, Taurus. It may be time to kind of let it lie. Let's take some cards on that. Just one card. We will take more on this in the extended. I don't normally do this on the oracles, but tell me about unfinished business in the reverse, please. Definitely it's somebody from your past. It could be childhood. It could be a childhood friend. It could be a love relationship. It could be a family member, a cousin, or distant relative, something of that nature. You may have been dreaming about this person, seeing them in your dreams. Ace of Coins. I don't feel that's your Ace of Coins. I feel like it's theirs. I feel like they chose to go in a different direction. They chose another offer, not yours. Now the fox looking over here at the Six of Cups, you feel slighted by this, Taurus. For those of you that are dealing with this situation, that won't be all of you, but for those of you that are, I feel like you've been slighted in this particular situation, that somebody pulled the wool over your eyes. And that although you love them and although you care for them and although you would like to resolve it, I do feel a sense of betrayal here. All right. We'll look at that more in the extended. Please keep in mind that, you know, as this is a general reading, not everything will resonate with you. Take what does, leave what doesn't. But once we get into the extended, we get very, very, very specific on some things. And then there definitely will be some things that will not resonate with you at all. Sweep it away. Take the parts that do. Now where you are currently, Taurus, forward movement towards victory with regards to communication. You have the right mindset, Taurus. You have the right mindset. Although this person could trigger you because of this continual round and round energy, you have the right mindset at present. Your mindset at present is, okay, let's fix this. Let's bring it to a point of balance. It's currently unbalanced. Let's bring this situation to a point of balance. Let's work together. Let's move forward. Whether or not you choose to keep this person in your life or not does not matter. Whether or not you choose to keep the job does not matter. Whether or not you wish to carry on with whatever situation this may involve, it does not matter. Your current focus is, let's make this right through communication. And then making it right might be, Taurus, that you move out on your own. You go do your own thing. With the Four of Swords here, it's highly possible. Or the two of you may choose to work through whatever issues you've been continually going through. Work through this issue of being defensive. And the choice is yours. Don't come at them combative. It's not going to serve you well. So here we have you moving forward with the Four of Swords, you taking a break. A much needed break from the stresses and strains that you've been dealing with in the past. A much needed break. Feeling like you can finally take the break because you have the communication, you have things out on the table. Unfortunately, we have two difficult cards that are coming up with this. We have the Nine of Swords and the Five of Coins. Feeling helpless and trapped and losing sleep. It appears, Taurus, that your person that you have this unfinished business with may not want to communicate with you. You may find that they've blocked you, or that they just won't hear you out, something of that nature. They may feel everything's done, it's been cleared, you know, let it go and move on. Because here we have you feeling very, very hopeless and wounded, very tired, wounded, and fearful. Taurus, if this person that you're wanting to communicate with, no matter what area of your life this is in, your current view is very admirable, wanting to fix things. Whether you choose to stay with them, you know, in whatever capacity it might be, or not, you have a desire to resolve a situation, to make peace with this person. Like I said, I mean, it could be a boss, it could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a loved one. But you have a desire to make peace, but here something happens. Something gets in the way, causes this feeling of helplessness and fear. Like I said, I feel like, you know, perhaps you may feel that you've been blocked or that you will be blocked, things of that nature. We'll know more when we get to the extended. But just be cautious of this energy. Whatever happens with this person and trying to resolve this communication, it does appear that it will be blocked. Now, before the reading, I got the Not For You card. I did put it back in the deck, but it did come out. And so, let me pull it up. So it's possible that the timing is not right for this to be fixed, Taurus. The timing may not be right. This person may not be for you. This job may not be for you. This, you know, attempts to correct a situation. You know, it's just, it may not be the right timing yet, Taurus. But don't worry, there's a face here in this closed window, saying, Taurus, you know, don't lose hope, because there's spirit involvement in timing. There's spirit involvement in what's happening here. Let me take your romance angels. Taurus, December 2019. I'm still getting May. So for whomever was dealing with a love issue, there's something that happened in May. Either the two of you had a falling out in May, you met this person in May. Something happened in May. Ooh, wow. I went flying. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. I see that that's what you're trying to do here. For those of you that are dealing with love situations, you're trying to repair it. You're trying to work on it. Alternatively, Taurus, I could have been reading your person's energy, and this could be your person that's wanting to move forward and fix something, and you may be blocking that possibility. You did receive retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. For those of you that are in long-term relationships or are married or are reconciling, coming back together, this particular card is two people taking some time away from the world in order to recharge and reconnect and release some of the burdens and the strains that you've been dealing with. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you for the rest of December. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the month, and I'll see you again soon. For those of you interested in the extended, there's a link down below. For those of you that are just looking for dedicated love readings, do check out Patreon, patreon.com/Empress Moon Tarot. All right, Taurus, see you again soon.